the Bank of Ireland Bright Ideas Challenge, in association with Kernel Capital and the Business Innovation Centres.
With the continuing debate about the recession, many startup entrepreneurs may be getting cold feet. Even seasoned business owners tend to panic when they hear the R word, but the truth is this: new companies can prosper in hard times. The Bright Ideas Challenge has travelled the country to look at companies who have succeeded in setting up successful and dynamic businesses. 4 finalists have been picked from each region, and we will take a look at their company profiles and follow their journey to the final, when the overall winner will be announced. To assist them in the challenge, 3 business mentors will be at hand to advise them on ways to improve their entrepreneur idea and to grow their overall business plan and rollout opportunities. The first shortlisted company is based in the Nova Centre at University College Dublin. Rendezvous triumphed as a finalist based on their innovative software that allows you to enter a virtual world to develop your language skills. In doing so, Rendezvous has created a cost-effective way for students to use and practice a foreign language without having to leave the country to immerse themselves in real-life situations.
While I was in school, I studied French with some limited success. I suppose one of the main problems was a lack of opportunity to actually practice the language. And, up in your bedroom, repeating phrases ad nauseum doesn't give you that visual feedback that you need. Travelling to foreign destinations is too expensive and impractical, and you're not going to be able to do that every week. So that's why we came up with the idea of Rendezvous, pretty much to give students the opportunity to practice their skills when they want.
Vous avez un accent étrange. D'où venez-vous? Irlande. Dites-moi un peu de votre vie en Irlande.
Rendezvous was formed in January 2008, and we provide language learning through virtual world technology. This gives students a deeper and more dynamic understanding of languages through using them in context. And we've many years' experience in e-learning, which is where we came up with the idea for the product.
The virtual reality world is made up of many areas, such as cafes, restaurants, shops, banks, airports, and the system tracks the user as they move through the world, monitors their position, what they're saying, and then interacts with the user through what we call virtual assistants. And these virtual assistants are humanoid, computer-controlled characters, and they use artificial intelligence to determine what to say back to the user.
Je fonctionne avec des paramètres normaux. Paul. Enchanté, Paul.
When I was using the software, I found the software, the character actually can talk to me and understand me. For example, if I ask him what kind of music would you like, and would answer me, I don't like classical music or jazz music. So it's good, it's more natural the way you talk.
When we went about creating the virtual world, we looked at the target country and the target language. So for English, we have the buildings and the architecture replicate English architecture. The people look like English people and they dress like English people. The same for the French language. You're in Paris. The cafes are Parisian. You're sitting outside as opposed to inside, which would be in an English cafe. We really wanted to create a sense of immersion for the user so that they actually felt that they're in that physical world. And we feel that we really have achieved that now with the designs that we have.
Immersion into a foreign language is a principle that's been around for a long time. For example, we have that in the Gaeltacht, where literally if you take somebody and immerse them into the area where all business is conducted in the target language, you literally pick it up on the ear.
What I really liked was the software, the character really interacted with me. I feel I talk to a real person rather than a machine.
Sure. What type of coffee would you prefer? We have espresso, cappuccino, americano, black and white.
Some of the biggest challenges in building the software have been around the whole area of speech processing. Typically with artificial intelligence, or not even typically for that matter, it's relatively easy to actually process correct speech. But the real challenge we've had is being able to actually have a system that can tolerate errors, which is exactly what we're going to get with students who are learning a language. So that whole area has proven extremely challenging. We reckon we've come up with some really good, clever ways of actually dealing with it, but there's a lot more work to be done there yet.
Number one problem affecting English learners at the moment is lack of opportunity to use their language skills. There are over 250 million Chinese learning English. There simply aren't enough English language tutors or speakers in the world to converse with them. The solution has to be automated. And that's the problem that we're solving.
I think this software is really useful, and you can use it anywhere, anytime, and especially I like to use that with my friends. It's really fun, and I love the girl in the screen.
You just not just about learning English, you have to use and apply the English. So, you need to use them day to day. For example, if you live in a foreign country like me now, I use them day to day, so I have to get used to it. The way you think, rather than I think Chinese and translate it to English. So when I use the software, I think in English and it answers me in English.
This is a bowl of fruit. This is an apple.
According to one of the 4 UK national curriculum boards, our product is the best they've seen for teaching listening skills. But what's most important is the learners themselves. What they've said is that our product helps them to build confidence. And that's very important because one of the main problems with learning languages is overcoming the fear of conversing with a native speaker. And that's what Rendezvous provides that's really unique, that level of confidence to actually go and use a language.
We've got lots of ideas, there's lots of stuff to do. Some of the things off the top of my head, we want to enable third parties to be able to build content on our system so that they can create their own scenarios. We also want to enable teachers, for example, to, if you like, get inside the world and take over one of our computer-controlled characters. And this would be, say, for more advanced learners so that they can kind of take their language to a much higher level.
Our aim is to become the world leader in immersive education for languages. Everything we've done up until now has been about scaling the product, not just in technology, but also in terms of marketing and sales. We've produced something that allows people make that purchase decision by just purely going onto the web, deciding on the validity of the product, and with one click they can basically have our product. And in that way we don't have to hire an army of sales and marketing people. It just, it works because it scales at every level.
The Bank of Ireland Bright Ideas Challenge, in association with Kernel Capital and the Business Innovation Centres.